Hello everyone, what's going on? This is Muhammad Umar and I am making this video to discuss about 7 pain points for using Wealthsimple Trade. This video will be helpful to the people who are either new to investing and currently in the process of choosing an online trading broker or thinking to switch from their existing broker to Wealthsimple Trade. I have started investing about a month ago and I am using Wealthsimple Trade for my stocks trading and investment needs. A month ago when I was deciding to choose my online broker, I could not find personal experience-based video to highlight these issues which I am going to mention. As believe me, the scene could have been very different if I knew about these pain points that exist in Wealthsimple Trade. So now let's go ahead and look at these one by one. So Wealthsimple Trade is providing delayed code. So in order to understand what a delayed code means, let's look at some text here. Some services don't report real-time information and instead delay stock codes for 15 to 20 minutes. If you are a rapid trader, it can be critical to get real-time codes instead of delayed codes so that you know exactly where the market is when you are investing. Also, stock market can be a volatile place. Some actively traded stocks can fluctuate dramatically in price from minute to minute or even from second to second. For investors looking to buy or sell a stock, knowing the actual current price is imperative. In a rapidly rising or falling market, also known as a fast market, even real-time codes can have a hard time to keeping up. In that market scenario, a code that's delayed 15 to 20 minutes is virtually useless. So that's useless. And also a big pain point if you are not seeing the real-time codes. Second pain point is no account to hold US dollar amount. So what that means? For example, if you are living in Canada and you want to buy a security or stock or ETF that is not listed on Toronto Stock Exchange, then Wealthsimple will convert your Canadian dollars into US amount and then they will buy the security for you. For example, if you are going to buy an Apple stock, then they will take your Canadian dollars, apply an exchange rate, whatever the exchange rate is, plus they will apply their commission, which is 1.5%, and then they will buy that Apple stock for you. At this point, all okay. But for example, you decided to sell that Apple stock, then they will charge that 1.5% again. So to understand this one, let's take this example. So let's suppose you are going to buy $100 stock of any stock like ABC. They will charge you a commission of 1.5% and you're going to lose $1.5. And now you're going to sell that $100 stock of ABC. They will charge you 1.5% again and you will lose $1.5 again. And you are going to sell, and obviously you may want to buy a stock of XYZ who is giving you a good value at that time. And again, you will lose $1.5. And making all these transactions, you are going to lose $4.5, which is like 4.5%. To me, this is not acceptable. Most most online trading platforms like QuestTrade, they give you an option to hold your US dollars amounts. For example, the first time, if you're going to buy $100 stock, they will charge you like 1.5% or 2%. But when you sell that, after selling, they are not going to charge you again that amount, but they will hold it in a US account. So they will give you option to hold your Canadian dollars as well as the US dollars. So for the second time, they will not charge you this amount. And even if you're going to buy again, they will not charge you again. So you end up buying only 1.5% or 2%, not like 4.5%. So this is a big catch. So they are saying that they have no commission if you're going to buy or sell, but this is a big trap that you will end up buying more and more. So imagine that people mostly used to buy and sell stock. There's a term used like buy low, sell high. If you're going to use Wealthsimple trade, you cannot do that because you will end up losing lots of money. This example is considering $100. Consider like you have $1,000 invested in US securities, and if you want to buy or sell that amount of money, this is not going to give you any benefit. Consider like stocks like Google or stocks like Amazon. It doesn't matter how good amount you are getting or how low or big you are getting, you're not going to sell those accounts if they are in US dollars. So this is a big pain point and big limitations. So currently, if you look into their website, so they are saying Wealthsimple trade charges a currency exchange fee of USD trades our corporate fee exchange whatever there. So this is the main point. They were charging like 1.5%. Most brokerages charge around 2% on top of the rate. And then there's like in the future we plan to offer USD accounts, which can allow clients to do a large volume of trading in USD to save a conversion fee. But the thing is like their whole business model is depending on fees on these conversion rates because they are not charging the commissions when you're selling and buying stocks. So are they really going to give us this accounts to hold your US dollars? I don't think so. But they are saying they have a plans and they cannot give timelines. So when they are going to give us like in next 5 years, 2 years, 4 years, nobody knows. Okay. So next one is like very bad customer support. Okay. So all of these things what I'm mentioning is like it's in my own personal experience. So I am facing like a very bad time regarding their support. If they call them, they will like tell you, okay, write them email, right? And if they wrote them email, they will reply you in like a week. For example, let's take this example. So I wrote an email to ask something about okay, I placed the order and that order got stuck on December 26th, and they just came back and with a reply, okay, the thank you for reaching out. It looks like the reason you canceled was that security you were looking to trade its listing on exchange that was closed that day due to the holiday. I don't know, which is this is not correct. What I was trying to do is on December 26th, and as per their website, you can place your orders at any time, although they will be processed on a work day on a working day, but you can place order at any time. So even then they came back like after 8 days to me, which is totally not acceptable. How somebody can invest like hundreds and thousands of dollars on a platform where nobody cares about you, right? They're writing you back like in a week. Okay, the fourth option is like unavailability of certain stocks ETFs. So there is large pool of stocks that are not listed on their application. For example, when I was trying to buy certain communication stocks, for example, XLC. So when I searched XLC, I couldn't find it. Then I ended up buying IXP. So I'm not sure why it's not listed. The reason I was trying to buy XLC is if I open, let's suppose, see the finance. Okay, so you see that its expense ratio is 0.13, and it has holdings like major share of Facebook, Alphabet, and some other companies. And if I see IXP, and okay, the companies and their percentage are same as their holdings, but the major difference is the expense ratio. So why I am buying an ETF which is like very expensive? Its MER is 0.46, while the MER of XLC is 0.13. But because it is not listed, it is a very good cap, $6.63 billion. Volume is too good, but I don't know why it's not listed. So I ended up buying IXP with the MER of 0.46. So this is just an example. There are a lot of pool of stocks and ETFs that are not on their application. You won't find it. Okay. So next is Buggy Application. So what's a Buggy Application? A Buggy Application is like application start doing which it is not supposed to. For example, just to give you an example again, on the one morning when I woke up, I just checked my application and my account was like $88 down. So I got afraid. I thought, man, what has happened? And I wrote them in email and attached the screenshots. And I told them and there was two issues. One is like my account was down, and second is like I deposited an amount of $2,500, but I was seeing like 406 only. So I wrote them, and they came back by saying like, okay, thank you for reaching out and escalating this. Blah blah blah. We are currently experiencing synchronizing error. Our team on a urgent basis. We hope to resolve this fix up. We are very sorry for experience. Thank you for patience. If you have additional questions, please free to let us know. So, but they took up like one day, and after one day, they fixed the issue and confirmed back, okay, they fixed the issue. But my confidence is very low that if they can look, see about this scenario. If I have like $1,000 in my account, my investment is $1,000, then if there is a change of like $10 or $50, I can simply know, right? But if you have invested like thousands of dollars, like 20,000, $50,000, you won't notice a small change like $50, $30. If you won't notice, you won't report it back. If you won't report it back, I have a doubt that you will lose it forever. So that can be a big pain point for you. Oh no, the last thing is a performance issue. So I'm thinking to make a separate video about the performance, and I'm planning to display my phone screen and show you what I mean by performance. So for example, what I mean is like if you open a stock, if you want to go to check its monthly progress or weekly performance, it will take like 30 seconds, 40 seconds to load up one screen. So it's not like quick and fast. I'm not sure. I don't know. Like everything they're providing is delayed by 15 minutes, but even then, it is very slow. And you will feel the pain, right? You want to do things fast, but it won't let you. And the last and final thing that I am thinking is a painful thing is like fund transfer. Fund transfer in Wealthsimple is taking about 3 to 5 business days. Although they have mentioned on their website that it will take like 2 business days, but it's not true. If you are a new investor and you're trying to invest on the first time, then it will take you like 5 to 8 days, because they said okay, it will they are working on negotiating or some security things with the bank, and it will take like 5 to 8 days. But after that, it will be taking like 3 to 5 days, not 2 days. That's a lie. So if you're planning to use Wealthsimple, so these are the points you should keep in mind. In spite of that, they also have some good things as well. Like the best good thing is like they are free. They say they're free, but uh, if you see at the point too, they may not seem as free, but there are good things about them. I'm thinking to make a video, separate video about the things I like about Wealthsimple, and I hope I will make it in next couple of days, or right next few days, and then I will upload it. I hope you have enjoyed my video, and it's going to help you a lot to decide if you're going to use Wealthsimple or not. Please leave your comments in the comment section if you want to have any thoughts on this video. Thank you. Have a good day.